correctly, everything. I don't want the history when they need in school. I think we touched on Black history maybe once, and then I felt like it was speed over. Like we just touched it. It was like one day and that was it. There needs to be courses set in place for Black history in general, and it should be a required course from kindergarten all the way up until college. There needs to be a course that just teaches about Black history, racism, prejudice, and that needs to be taught. And I would like to see more Black teachers. I want to see more teachers that look like me. I want us to also make a change because of what we're seeing, what's going on now. If I could tolerate kids, I would have been a teacher, but I cannot. That's just not something I want to do. But I would like to see people of color in the schools. Like honestly, how many times you guys have been here 30 plus, I'm 25 plus. How many teachers can you count on your finger was Black?
None of mine.
I had one.
I'm not Black.
And it was like a half. It was like half. Like it was like 1.5.
You think hard.
Yeah.
I went to Harambe Institute.
I love
Black school.
Yes.
All my people
Supporting Black schools.
Great school.
Look at that.
Yeah, I went to Lincoln University. You went to Lincoln University.
I had some Black teachers there. That's what I finally had.
Well, we had a lot of Black teachers too.
Yes.
And there's a school called Sankofa. Right on Martin Orthodox. Like, definitely, all Black. Love it, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, and so academically, that's huge. Like seeing more Black teachers, I would love to see that myself. A change that I personally am going to start making is I'm not going to answer that question anymore, whether or not I'm Black or white or Indian, because I'm a part of the human race. You don't need to know if I'm a darker complexion, a lighter complexion, a middle, it doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter. On my loans, on my grants, on my housing applications, and that's something I would love to see change in this. And when you apply for work, that's something I'd love to see change in the system. It doesn't make any effing sense at all for me to put my race unless you're counting it, bro. Period. It doesn't make any sense at all for me to have to put what complexion I am, where I came from, none of that. Like where I live, certain things, okay, but my race, you need to know that to give me something. That doesn't make sense. That means you're already judging a book by its cover. You're already judging a book by its cover. So that's something I'd love to see changed. And me personally, I'm just not answering it no more. And I think if we all do that, they'll have no choice but to remove it. It won't even be a question if we all refuse to answer that, because that shouldn't be a question that's absurd. And that right there puts a stigma on the different races. That right there is a
and
problem.
who gets hired for where?
Exactly. Like that right there is an issue.
That is an issue. And what I also want to address is that on a lot of these jobs that if you are going to apply, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I was looking for jobs, and it's not required anymore. It's still a question that's asked on there, but it isn't required that you answer it.
Yeah, so don't.
And at that point, once I seen that it was not a requirement anymore, I stopped answering it, and slowly it was just based off of what I can do, what I can benefit to the company. That's all they should ever base a person off of. Their character and who they are. Not the color of their skin, not anything else.
It's like, I'm qualified. What else do they need to know?
Hey, what else do you need to know?
I'm qualified to teach. I'm qualified to be a doctor or a nurse, I'm qualified to save lives and teach them, whatever profession that people have to do. Like, I'm qualified.
Exactly.
Like you don't want
and my skin doesn't qualify me or dequalify me.
Right.
Period.
Right. Might be teaching your kid one day, Might be saving your life or your child's life in the hospital field, I'm not saying I'm qualified to be a medical, practitioner, but I'm just saying, just people who are qualified,
Yeah.
Like you don't want to turn away someone because of color of your skin. Like they could be saving your kid's life one day.
Exactly.
I think we all today have given multiple solutions on how the government should move forward, the White House, not this president, but in general, these are some things us as Black individuals, African American community, these are some of the things we want to see a difference in. So hopefully you guys will listen to us and help us make that change.
Yes.
so we don't have to keep putting up this fight. If you guys think that the looting and the rioting is bad right now, if things don't change, we promise you it's going to get worse.
Oh, I promise.
It's not a threat. It's
really,
we're just as general
what it is. Like,
we're tired of asking, so we're going to just go take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I agree.
And thank you for tuning in.
Circulate that black dollar too, by the way.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
please.
circulate it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd love to see more black people buying with black businesses.
Let's start with Ryan.
And yes.
There you go. No, let's start with Sunday Solutions. You know.
And watch our show. Yes, watch our show.
Definitely.
Yes.
We love to see you back here every Sunday and next Sunday.
Name a lot of black businesses in the comments below too, please.
Oh yes, please, so we can promote them and make their recognition known. Let people know that there are black businesses out here for different things like cooking, cleaning, clothing lines,
Babysitting.
babysitting,
You guys know
auto
yes.
shops. We really do
wanna
more than
support
just certain things. So
Yeah.
please comment under. Let us know if you know about a minority or black-owned business. Please comment below so we can
Address you. If you want to come up
Address
here
you.
yourself and talk about your business,
Advertise.
comment
Come
below.
on. You
Let
know,
us
we
know.
welcome,
Make us
we
aware.
welcome.
We are
I will-
always here.
I will record you. I'm not the best at talking, as you guys know. I will record you right behind that camera right there.
Let's stay right behind.
right there.
You know.
But we want to hear from you.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in with us.
Thank you. See you next time.